Hey, what up guys? Welcome back to Benny's Fishing. So I got like a fishing facts video for you today. Probably not going to be too long of a one, so I hope you can stay tuned in. I'll drop a few little bonus information at the end of this video, so watch the end, I hope. So anyways, if I asked you what bait has won the most bass tournaments, I mean, how many of you guys know that answer? Probably a lot of you. But for those who don't know, bam! That's right, the spinnerbait. Been around for eons. I mean, the Jimmy Houston, that's how I knew it when I was growing up. Oh, you gotta throw that Jimmy Houston. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, this bait, realistically, works great year-round. I mean, it's a great pre-spawn bait, it's a great summertime bait, it's a great fall bait, and it's a great winter bait. It just can be used year-round. It's no wonder why this thing has always been on the top 10 list of baits year after year, decade after decade, been in the most tournaments, won the most tournaments. It's just realistically a great universal bait. You can almost always get this bait in where you need to get it. You can fish in all types of cover, so to speak. I mean, obviously you're not punching it, but I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can do with it. I mean, honest to God, a real lot you can do with it, especially if you get creative with it. Especially when there's a little bit of chop on that water. This is one of the first baits I go to actually before the chatterbait. I mean, everyone loves throwing the chatterbait. I love throwing the chatterbait. I have it tied on a lot, ain't gonna lie. But unless I know that lake has a good chatterbait bite, I'm gonna be throwing both the spinnerbait and the chatterbait kind of simultaneously to kind of figure out which one's gonna work better. And there's certain times of the year too that I'm gonna pick up the spinnerbait long before I even think about picking up a chatterbait. When those times of the years is when the water starts getting colder and they start getting more on bait fish. So we're talking fall, early winter, you can still crack on them. And especially this fall, it seems like everywhere I went, man, you had to be throwing that spinnerbait. It seemed like that all fall. So that's what my video is about today. Just kind of like a little fact fishing video. Hopefully you got a tip out of this. Hopefully you'll actually probably put in spinnerbait on your deck more often, especially when you're pre-fishing. So a little bonus information for you guys. I'm always throwing this on at least 14-pound test and on a medium action rod. I should throw on a Duckett's Pro Series 7-foot medium, and I love that rod, number one. Number two, it's got a great parabolic bend to it, so that way I can really set the hook on these things on a long distance. That's kind of why I want that heavier line, because a lot of the times I'm either fishing in heavier cover, so I really need to get that hook set in there quick. These hooks ain't small on these. You need a decent sized line. You're not gonna be throwing this on 8-pound test. Snap, and there you go. So that's what I'm doing with it, and I hope that kind of helped you. And the next thing too is I'm basically either going between a 6.3 and a 7.1 for a real gear ratio. Other than that, I mean, the basics of this bait is basically cast, retrieve, change your retrieve now and then, pulsate it here and there, and you'll catch some fish, especially on a windy day. Anyways, guys, hope you like this one. I'll get at you with one later on this week. Peace.